Not all haunted places are buildings. Some of the most terrifying paranormal stories come from objects, ordinary things, locked away because they are simply too dangerous to touch. Today, we're uncovering 7 real haunted artifacts so disturbing, they've been hidden behind locked doors, for good reason. Do you believe in cursed objects? By the end of this video, you just might. 1. Annabelle the doll. Before she was famous in Hollywood, she was terrifying real-life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. Annabelle appears as a harmless Raggedy Ann doll, but according to witnesses, she moved on her own, scratched people, and even left chilling notes on paper no one had touched. Today, she's locked in a glass case in the Warrens' Occult Museum. Visitors are warned not to touch the case. One man reportedly did, and died in a motorcycle crash the same day. 2. The Crying Boy Painting. This mass-produced painting from the 1950s shows a sad child with tear-filled eyes. Seems innocent, right? In the 1980s, reports came flooding in. Houses that owned the painting mysteriously caught fire, yet the painting would always survive untouched in the ashes. Firefighters began to believe it was cursed. Some even refused to enter homes that had one. 3. Robert the Doll. Before Chucky, there was Robert. Given to a boy named Gene Otto in the early 1900s, Robert was more than a toy. Gene blamed the doll for whispers, moving furniture, and dark events. Neighbors swore they saw it move. Even now, Robert sits in a glass case in Key West, but be careful, visitors must ask permission to take a photo, or they risk being cursed. Hundreds of apology letters are sent to Robert every year. 4. The Woman from Lem's Statue. Also known as the Goddess of Death, this 7,000-year-old statue was discovered in Cyprus. Within just a few years of ownership, for families who possessed the statue all died. No one knows who made it, or why, but after being passed from one grieving family to another, it ended up in the Royal Scottish Museum, locked in a secure room. The museum won't allow it to be displayed again. 5. The Conjure Chest. This 19th-century wooden chest was said to be cursed by an enslaved man after he was wrongfully punished. From the moment the curse was placed, nearly every member of the family who used the chest met tragic deaths. Broken necks. Suicides. Illnesses. The chest is now hidden in the Kentucky History Museum, surrounded by spiritual protections. 6. The Tolman Bunk Beds. Purchased second-hand in the 1980s, this set of bunk beds brought something terrifying into a peaceful Wisconsin home. Soon after, the family experienced doors slamming on their own, ghostly voices, and red eyes glowing in the dark. The father claimed to have seen a figure rise from the floor and fly across the room. After a priest's blessing failed, the beds were burned in secret. 7. The Bell Witch's Cursed Mirror. Part of the infamous Bell Witch haunting in Tennessee, this antique mirror is said to trap the soul of a woman who died violently in the 1800s. Visitors claim to see fog, handprints, or faces that don't belong to them inside the glass. To this day, the mirror is kept in a private location, only shown under controlled conditions. Each of these objects may look normal, but the stories attached to them speak of fear, death, and the unknown. Which of these haunted artifacts creeped you out the most? Let me know in the comments below, and if you love dark history, haunted legends, and ancient mysteries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And remember, not every curse lives in a graveyard, some sit quietly, waiting, on a shelf.